Yes, Mr. Anupam, first of all, introduce me yourself.
Good evening, sir. Myself Anupam Ghosh. I have born and brought up in Kolkata, West Bengal. I am currently pursuing my BTech in Chemical Engineering. I am recently 8th sem student. I have secured All India rank 90 in GATE 2024 in Chemical Engineering, and I am preparing for my interview, which will be held on 16 May in BARC.
Okay, so like which subjects you have prepared, or shall I take your full mock interview on which subject you want your interview to be done?
Basically, my subject choice which will be happening in BARC is that first one is the heat transfer, second one is the chemical reaction engineering, third is the mass transfer. And fourth choice, it would be depend on the fluid mechanics and thermodynamics.
Very good. तो हीट ट्रांसफर एंड केमिकल रिएक्शन इंजीनियरिंग. ओके, तो
sir.
चलिए यही से स्टार्ट करते हैं, है ना?
Yes, sir.
तो जस्ट टेल मी व्हाट इज हीट एक्सचेंजर.
Heat exchanger. Basically, sir, heat exchanger is device. Sir, may I speak in Hindi or only in English?
योर विश.
Okay. Basically, sir, heat exchanger is a device in which heat is transferred between cold fluid to hot fluid. And heat exchanger can be various type. It can be direct contact type or indirect contact type.
Why only two types, direct contact type and indirect
Sir,
contact?
basically, I said the types of heat exchanger based on their contact. And there is another type of heat exchanger is cell and tube, double pipe heat exchanger, compact type heat exchanger, plate and fin exchanger. But in the most of the case, it will be depend on the one is direct contact, which will be a cooling tower, example of cooling tower, and indirect is other all kind of heat exchanger.
Okay, fine. So just draw a heat exchanger with the shape of frustum. Draw a heat exchanger with the shape of frustum.
Frustum.
Can you
Sir,
draw? Just tell me first of all, can heat exchanger be the shape of frustum?
So basically, I don't know the shape of. I don't recall the meaning of the frustum.
Frustum, you don't know frustum?
Basically, शायद अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
अरे यार, कैसे यार? फ्रस्टम ऑफ अ कोन पता नहीं है? कोन को आपने कट कर दिया. This shape is called as frustum.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can heat exchanger be of this shape?
So basically, it can be happen, but I will never see this kind of heat exchanger. Heat exchanger with variable area, I will never study or I will never see in the industry whenever completing my training.
Can evaporator be of this shape?
Evaporator. No, sir, I don't think the evaporator also.
So natural circulation cooling tower, it is not an evaporator.
Yes, sir,
Natural
but
circulation cooling tower is not an evaporator.
yes, sir, it is also one type of evaporator.
So
But it
इसका
will be in
shape कैसे
vertical
होता है?
shape. Yes, sir, it will be in the vertical shape.
It is in vertical shape.
Sorry, horizontal, not.
It is
This is
horizontal.
vertical. Yes, sir, this is vertical, not horizontal. This is vertical. I'm saying right. This is vertical shape.
शेप तो कुछ इसी तरीके का होता है ना?
Yes, sir, इसी तरीके से होता है.
तो क्या ये फ्रस्टम का शेप नहीं है?
हाँ, frustum का shape है.
तो क्या ये वेरिएबल एरिया का शेप नहीं है?
Yes, sir, variable area का shape है.
तो
Sir,
फिर
actually
आपने
मैंने
कैसे
horizontal
बोल
consider
दिया
किया था.
कि कैसे बोल दिया आपने?
सर मैंने horizontal consider कर लिया था.
ओके, चलो फाइन, नॉट एन इशू. ओके, कंसर्न वो नहीं. ओके, अब मेरा this is 300 degree Celsius, this is 30 degree Celsius. The ends are insulated, right?
Yes, sir.
Draw the temperature versus length graph and show me.
Basically, sir, it will be in the logarithmic graph.
Tell me, show me, draw and show, and explain like how logarithmic, how it will be logarithmic.
Okay.
बना के दिखाओ।
Sir, as the area is variable area,
हाँ,
suppose
अरे यू ड्रॉ ऑन योर नोटबुक राइट? आपके पास पेन टैब है क्या?
no sir.
फिर आप बना कैसे रहे हो? तो अपने बुक में बनाओ
Mouse,
ना यार, मैंने बोला ना अपने बुक में बना के दिखाओ मुझे। शो।
mouse से बना रहा है।
आपको भी आज स्वाद चखाते चयन बैच का। जल्दी बनाओ यार, इतना टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करने का इंटरव्यूअर का। टाइम वेस्ट करोगे कोई मतलब नहीं है, आप ही से क्वेश्चन कम पूछे जाएंगे।
Sir, visible?
यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर का है, लेंथ का है।
तो मैंने इस पे बना दिया था चलो।
टेम्परेचर आपका लेंथ ऐसा डिक्रीज कर रहा है, ओके। तो कैसे आया ये बताना, लोगारिथमिक कैसे आया? आपने
Sir,
लोगारिथमिक
basic
बोला कैसे आया?
according to the Fourier law of conduction, the
हाँ,
area is variable. So as the area is variable, the when the dt by dx will be in the left hand side, so it will be dx upon area, as area is the function of the x. So it will be when we integrate that, then we get the logarithmic term.
okay, very good. Now my second question is, draw like what will happen to the heat transfer coefficient? What will happen to heat transfer coefficient? And simultaneously my third question will be, draw the heat transfer versus length of the graph, hx लोकल हीट ट्रांसफर कोएफिशिएंट एंड लेंथ का ग्राफ बनाना है, ठीक है? ये भी बताइए।
So basically, is there in two conditions? One is the laminar condition, and another turbulent condition.
यस, वेरी गुड। ओके, यू अज्यूम इट। अभी लेमिनार, यहाँ पे लेमिनार की कंडीशन की बात करेंगे हम लोग। चलिए, ये भी मैं आपको दे देता हूँ कि ओके फाइन, फ्लो इज फ्लोइंग, वेलोसिटी v के साथ में है, एंड ये लेमिनार फ्लो है, ओके। बहुत बढ़िया।
Okay, sir. Then for laminar condition with the increasing length, so when we will be moving towards the 300 to 30 degree centigrade, it will be decreasing. Basically, it will mean basically it will parabolic shape. Basically, the local heat transfer coefficient is directly proportional to the length to the power minus half.
बताइए कैसे कैसे आया,
Sir,
दिखाना।
uh, according to the formula that Nusselt number is the function of the Reynolds number and Prandtl number for the convection. So from that equation, we know that for laminar condition, a Nusselt.
ये है आपके सामने है ना, यही होता है ना लेमिनार के लिए, राइट?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो चलिए बताइए अब आपका एच का वेरिएशन कैसा है फर्स्ट टर्म ऑफ कोन में, जहाँ पे एरिया कैसा आपका वेरिएबल एरिया है।
Yes, sir.
हाँ, गो
So
ऑन।
basically, sir, Nusselt number is the function. Nusselt number equal to HLC by KF, and LC is the length according to the in the direction of 300 to 30 degree, and also Reynolds number is also the function of the characteristic length. So basically, the H into LC is proportional to LC to the power 0.5, as there is no effect of the length in the Prandtl number, so we neglect it. So by eliminating that, we can consider that heat transfer coefficient is directly proportional to the characteristic length to the power minus half. In that condition, characteristic is the x direction length. So basically, with increasing x, the heat transfer coefficient will be decreasing.
Yes, that I know कि heat transfer coefficient will be decreasing. Now what will be the variation? कैसा वेरिएशन रहेगा? पैराबोलिक वेरिएशन आप कह रहे हैं ना?
हाँ सर,
पैराबोलिक
ये पैराबोलिक वेरिएशन में कह रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, पैराबोलिक रहेगा, तो बताइए कैसा रहेगा, कैसे दिखेगा?
So it's look like in this shape.
तो ये ऐसा दिखेगा कुछ, क्या ये सही है? पक्का सही है आपका? क्या सही है ये?
Yeah, yes sir.
ओके फाइन, वेरी गुड। अब मुझे ये बताइए, अब इस केस को मैंने, एडियाबैटिक था पहला केस, ओके।
Yes sir.
अब इंसुलेशन मैंने रिमूव कर दिया है।
Okay.
अब मुझे बताइए, इंसुलेशन रिमूव करने के बाद में टेम्परेचर वर्सेस लेंथ का सेम क्वेश्चन, हीट ट्रांसफर कोएफिशिएंट वर्सेस लेंथ का सेम ग्राफ बनाइए, सेम क्वेश्चन।
Okay. So basically, the curve which one shown in the first case is the temperature versus length. It's look like same. Only it will be changing the slope. It will be decreasing more steeply because at in that condition the heat transfer will also happening from the upper and lower section. So the rate of heat transfer will be increasing. Other thing will be remain same. So the only the slope will be changed. It will be decreasing more rapidly.
Yes, more decreasing more rapidly, okay, fine.
Yes sir.
Okay, so now just tell me, like, यहाँ पे हीट ट्रांसफर कहाँ कहाँ से होगा? कहाँ कहाँ से होगा हीट ट्रांसफर?
कहाँ से? एक तो सर हो सकता एक दो ही, एक टॉप सरफेस से होगा,
हम्म।
एक बॉटम सरफेस से होगा,
हाँ,
और जो मेरा इनलेट एंड आउटलेट है उससे भी कुछ अमाउंट ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर तो होगा।
कुछ कुछ ही अमाउंट का हीट ट्रांसफर होगा या
नहीं
पूरा
नहीं,
होगा?
कुछ अमाउंट में बोलने का मतलब मेरा है कि एज इन दैट केसेस द एरिया विल बी वेरी। So when we move from 300 to 30 degrees centigrade, the
हाँ,
rate of heat transfer will start to decreasing and the driving force will be start to decreasing, temperature will decreasing. That's why I said that in that cases also heat transfer will be happening, but the rate of heat transfer will be varying. It will be decreasing.
ठीक है, ओके फाइन। अब मुझे हीट ट्रांसफर कोएफिशिएंट वर्सेस लेंथ का ग्राफ बनाओ।
So basically, it will be does not show any effect in the heat transfer coefficient because we already seen that the heat transfer coefficient only depend on the length of the characteristic length of this, as it does not depend on the mode of heat transfer or in which phases the heat will be transferred. So it will look same, or there is no change in the heat transfer coefficient graph respect to the length.
Okay, just tell me, like, when will be the heat transfer more? In which case it will be more? When it is insulated or when it is without insulated?
So basically, when it will be without insulated, because the area of the heat area available for heat transfer will be more. That's why the rate of heat transfer also more.
Without insulation, area will be more, right?
No. Yes, without insulation, area will be
Area will?
more. Without insulation.
तो आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि विदाउट इंसुलेशन आपका हीट ट्रांसफर मोर रहेगा, बराबर?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है, फाइन। चलते हैं, एंड करते हैं हम लोग, एंड करते हैं आपका इंटरव्यू। ओके, तो बढ़िया था आपका इंटरव्यू।